Hey guys, what is up? This is V for Variety, a podcast created to make your days bright and your nights even brighter. So, with that, let's welcome someone I definitely look up to in terms of academics, leaderships, and the arts. One of the best leaders I know and one of the best students, and she's also a damn good singer with a business of hers. So, if there's a Renaissance man, then there's a Renaissance woman. So, with that, please, let's welcome the baddest bitch in town, Miss Audrey Garin. Hi, Audrey. How are you doing?
Hello. Thank you so much for that. Wow, grabe introduction. Parang it's the highest time of my life.
How have you been doing, and what have you been up to these days?
Compared siguro, actually nakapag-rest na ako ngayon kasi lesser responsibilities,
Mm-hmm.
lesser orgs. But then, the grind still keeps on going. May mga responsibilities pa rin ako on different orgs. I still make it a fact that I get to help other people in the smallest
Mm-hmm.
possible way. Well, pero syempre, I make sure also to prioritize myself na like if I know na hindi ko na kaya, okay, pause. I'll open Netflix and then I'll watch my favorite TV series.
Last term you served a lot, especially with that term transitioning in like the online classes thing. You guys did
Yeah.
so much. And
So,
did you actually feel burnt out from that?
yeah, to be honest, I felt burnt out sometimes because I'm not a perfect person. I
Uh-uh.
have limits as well. Making sure na everybody is okay, aside from my own well-being, was really taxing. So, I reached that point wherein I know na I need to prioritize myself naman. But then happy naman with the current happenings in the USG, for example,
Mm-hmm.
because the programs they have right now, the initiatives, yun din yung na-envision ko for the university. So I'm grateful for those people in the position naman now. I actually don't have any regrets.
One, I was surprised because you weren't running, and I'm pretty sure if you
You
ran
expected
this.
really?
What go
You
go go.
expected me to run?
I
Wow.
kind of expected you to run because if you ran, it'd be like a landslide. Everyone will vote for you. That's my opinion.
Aw, I
So
appreciate
what? Why
that.
didn't you run?
Um, Well, to be honest, there were plans. Of course, with this kind of setup that we have, tapos pandemic, of course, there's this eagerness in me pa rin to continue helping, especially those who really need help. Like
Mhm.
those who cannot really afford going to school because of financial problems, ganyan, ganyan. Parang, given my experience in the batch gov, parang I know I could contribute more. So there are really plans. A lot of people really asked me to run. Actually, I was almost there. But then, some realizations, parang sabi ko sa sarili ko na, how could I serve others if I'm not
Mhm.
100% ready? So yun,
Mm.
parang just some realizations and reflections na, okay, if I push through, baka later on, I just give up and then kawawa yung mga constituents that expect a lot from me. So yeah, but then baka hindi talaga siya meant to be and meant siya for others and it's a time for them to grow as well. I already have my time, so give the chance to others naman. Ganun.
Did someone
How
fight
about
you?
you?
No. Did anyone fight you? Did anyone fight you, Audrey?
Wala naman.
Now this is the time where I want to ask, how many shots of tequila can you take? Or how much can you drink actually?
To my family watching this, I'm so sorry. I
So,
remember one time, I don't know na tequila pa rin. Akala ko una, Sprite siya na Sprite na may onting, I forgot kung ano yung akala kong drink siya. Basta I thought na it's light lang. So I drank it. Well, not only one, I think around three. Pero yun pala, it's full tequila.
oh my god. That
Kaya ko.
oh shit.
Kaya siguro hindi agad umepekto yung tequila because I drank already beforehand. So
Mm.
parang I'm already tipsy. So drinking 3 tequilas, like 3 shots of tequilas is okay lang sa akin. Because I remember after that, it's like hindi ko na-remember na nawalan na pala ako ng malay. Nagising na lang ako, sabi nila, "Uy, Audrey,
Oh.
sumuka ka sa may ano, somewhere." Sabi ko, "Hala, talaga?" Nagkalat daw ako gano'n, gano'n. So yun, buti na lang yung mga kasama ko nun, they really helped me daw.
Like we all have our moments of not feeling good enough, and I want to hear like one or two of your moments that you were really down in the dumps.
Siguro one of those, I when actually, okay, it's kind of connected din sa leadership. So
Mm.
way back senior high school, in DLSU as well, I actually ran for student council president. Parang, coming from the province, knowing no one sa school because I'm the sole person from my old school who transferred in DLSU. As in,
Mm-hmm.
well, I just risked everything na parang, okay, bahala na. Basta I know na running is something I could do as a first step to help my fellow schoolmates. So sabi ko, sige, I run ganyan, as the student council president. But then, during that time, I'm not the pinaka-famous na person. I'm not very sociable because yeah, I was shy kasi yun nga, I don't know anyone aside from my blockmates during that time. But then, I pushed through. Tapos, the results came out and I lost. Of course, it was really a
Oh.
devastating moment sa akin. But then, I kind of anticipated it naman na. Kasi yun nga, I do not know anyone. Well, I do not know a lot from the senior high school in the LSU. I know only a few. I really felt down. Para bang I realized na, okay, baka I kept on doing a lot of things. Parang I kept on going beyond my comfort zone. Pero yung pala, it's not really for me. So parang pinahihirapan ko lang yung sarili ko. So yun yung mga thoughts ko during that time. Parang I do not know my purpose anymore. Umabot ako sa ganung point kasi ano ba 'to, ACADS na lang ba ako? Yun na lang ba yung kailangan kong gawin
Mm.
in my life? So yeah, I really felt down during that time to the point na I don't want to join any organizations anymore. I don't want to excel. Parang as in I want to become a student na lang and just hide from anyone. Pero what I really love about that experience is that it opened other opportunities sa akin na serving others is not only about being a student council president. I could serve others by volunteering for an NGO. I could serve others by serving the Lord, for example, because I was active during that time in a religious organization called Meet for Christ. So yeah, I was really grateful for them during that time. So yeah, that's one of the my experiences where I really felt super down because yeah, not all good things in life is reserved for me. Yun yung na-realize ko that time.
Mm-mm.
Hiya.
So do you have anyone special right now? No?
No, not available. Not
You're not
looking, not
really?
interested.
Why?
Really
Why?
ba? Ewan ko, parang I don't see myself with someone, at least for now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, parang I get kilig sa mga romantic movies, ganyan. Yung
Mm-hmm.
having someone
Mm-hmm.
who could comfort you every time you're down or if you're stressed. I appreciate that. But imagining myself in that position, nakikringe ako. Nakikringe
Oh,
talaga ako.
really?
Yeah, I don't know nga. Ano ba meron sa akin? Baka naman I need some advice. Just. Pero yeah, I don't see myself. yet. But I I am expecting naman soon, for sure, na I'll get someone who would love me the way that I will
Mm.
love them. And I think also one of the reason why parang I'm not yet looking for love life is because I know they're not my priority yet. So
Mm.
if if I push myself in that kind of relationship, I know I won't be able to give my 100%. So kawawa sila, 'di ba?
So with this, I actually prepared a segment. Um,
Oh,
do you know Freedom Mall? You know Freedom Mall of DLSU, right? So
yeah.
sometimes they post like some random questions, or sometimes they post even questions about relationship and love. So with this, this is the opening of Audrey and Bree's love counseling.
Wow, may counseling pa. I love that.
The first one would be this from hashtag DLSU Freedom Wall 46366. I broke up with my ex to chase this girl, and now that I'm with this girl, I miss my ex. What the fuck is wrong with me? So what can you say? There's
Oh.
definitely something wrong with him. Fucking bitch. Okay. Do you have anything to say?
My advice is do not make loco different girls.
And hashtag DLSU Freedom Wall 46121. I hate the fact that my girlfriend has slept with more than 30 guys. I'm not exaggerating because she confessed to having a wild slut face. What a bitch. No, not the girl, this dude that's talking. I mean, so what if you have a wild slut face? Okay, never mind. Am I wrong for feeling bad about this? Yeah, you're wrong. Okay. Meanwhile, my body count is one other than her. I want to break up with her now because I can't get the image of her fooling around with strangers out of my head. So
Oh,
what's your take on this, Audrey?
why?
Like,
Why? I mean, if you love that person so much, and if tapos naman na yung wild slut face niya, di you accept her for who she is. Diba?
amen.
I mean, the fact that she chose you now means he's already in that stage or moment in her life that she wants to focus on one. So I think there's nothing that he needs to worry about anymore unless that wild slot phase is still ongoing because the guy is the one kawawa naman. Yeah.
That's
Medyo
right.
kulang yung info. Medyo kulang yung info.
Yeah, kulang yung info eh. 'Di ba you failed at the start, basically. You know, you didn't get voted to become that leader. But why did you run again? Like, I'm pretty sure you ran after that because we wouldn't be having this conversation if you didn't run, right? So why did you
Yeah, yeah.
run?
Um, yun nga, kasi when I lost, I was active in Youth for Christ. So I know it's not the same for other people who are currently watching or listening this, but I saw my purpose in that organization, that
Mm.
religious organization. Parang it helped me realize my other potentials. Like I said, I could do volunteering. I could become ahead of ahead of something that would help other kinds of people, not my batchmates or schoolmates. But then there's something in me that kept on parang pushing me to try again. I think it yung Youth for Christ also helped me have that realization na parang baka it's not my time lang. Na okay na parang it's okay to always exert so much or to always go beyond. Kasi it's a way for me to learn stuff in life. But then that doesn't mean na I should give up na agad. So when college came, so syempre there are a lot of organizations na. So I exposed myself there. But then upon seeing the situations of our batch, because we're the guinea pig batch, diba? We parang
Mm.
experimental batch tayo.
Yeah,
I have
actually.
this ano kasi, I have this parang characteristic or personality talaga when I see something wrong, flawed, or I
Mm-hmm.
see a problem, parang it's a sin for me not to do something. So during that time, like for example, for our batch, there are a lot of things introduced to us, like the minors, ganyan, ganyan, which a lot of people do not know how to go by it. So parang ako, okay, I know I could do something here. I could help here. So why not do it? And then until other people started asking me na, hey, Odds, why not try to run again? Kasi you have this parang innate personality in you. Parang natural na daw sa akin to serve other people without expecting something in return. And it's a good quality daw of a leader, especially during the time we're in. Being part of a USG actually is not something that is well, how can I face it? But being part of the USG kasi, though it has some pros, like you get to be known by a lot of people, mas 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 madami yung risks that you need to do for others. So parang if you're gonna balance both sides,
Mm-hmm.
parang lugi ka. But then they saw me as someone kasi doesn't care about all the risks, even though it would be taxing for myself. Well, during that time. So they really pushed me. And then sabi ko, baka ito na yung right time that the Lord wants for me. So okay, sige, let's try again. And then if I lost, edi maybe that's it. That's the end. And then fortunately I got it.
Yes,
I
you
think kung
did.
parang ano siya, para bang may nagsalita sa akin na, okay, Odds, after all the experiences you had, after all the losses, this is it. This is the right time for you to help others because this is the right time where a lot of people need you the most. Parang gano'n na, okay, pagka-realize ko na, okay, sige, let's get this. Game on. Let's help others. Yun na. Tapos, here we are.
Bon appetit. Okay, so Audrey, my sponsor for this podcast. Do you have anything to say?
Currently, not operational, but yeah, just look or wait sa social media pages namin and we'll announce stuff soon. And make sure to buy.
Last one. Do you have anything to say to the people watching? Do you have any word of advice or yeah, you have anything you want to say?
Okay, so hello everybody. So first of all, thank you so much for watching or for listening to this podcast. I hope you guys learned a lot about being confident about yourself, taking the initiative, taking the like doing a leap of faith. But then my pinaka-advice to all of you is to always trust in yourself, especially during times na you have doubts or times that you fail, because at the end of the day we need to make sure that those failures would turn into learning experience, and through it you would grow to become a better person.
All right. So my final words are actually I've been wanting to say this. Thank you so much for the support for this podcast. The recent ad or the recent like episode or the highlight episode got a lot of attention, and so sobra ako nakilig and all that.
You
Uh,
deserve you deserve
Thank
the
you.
love.
I got so I know I got so touched that a lot of people are willing to support me in this. So yeah, thank you guys so much. And lastly, thank you so much to Miss Audrey Garin. She
My
is
pleasure.
definitely the kindest bitch. Okay, she's not a bad bitch. She's a good bitch, and thank you so much for, sharing your experience in this podcast. And I know I'm kind of magulo with my outline. Okay, I'm so sorry. Like it's,
No worries, no
I'm so
worries.
sorry. But yeah, I'll continue to get better and better, and hopefully after a few months, you have something new that you want to share, or there's a specific topic that I want you and me to talk about, or with some other guests that you'd be able to come here and join us. So yes, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. I hope you guys have a good day, and yeah, and always trust in yourself, because who else will trust in you but you? So,
Agree.
scene. Thank you, guys.